What will I do with you, O Ephraim? What will I do with you, O Judah? Your love is like a morning dew that goes early away. In the same way, God is asking you, what will I do with you? What shall I do with you, John? What shall I do with you, Jessica? Your love is like the morning dew that goes early away. God speaking through his prophet Hosea. The people of Israel have this natural tendency, recurring tendency to always come back to God each time they had strayed from the path that leads to life. They had broken covenant relationship with God, and they come as though they are very, very faithful. They come with plea and the begging for mercy. They humble themselves and try to romanticize the word of God, reminding God of his promises in the past and all that. And God sees these their actions and says, this your action, this your conversion does not last beyond the dawn. It is short-lived. So it is manipulative and it is short-lived, because at the end of the day their lives were constantly characterized by faith and doubt, belief and disbelief. So what does God require of Ephraim? What does he desire of Judah? God says, I desire mercy and not sacrifice, the knowledge of God and not mere burnt offerings. It is the usual practice of the Jewish religion to offer sacrifices for sins committed. Now, it is not as though God is abolishing the offering of sacrifices. Rather, he's purifying the intentions for which the sacrifices are being offered. He wants the people to purify and rethink of the intentions. So God does not abolish sacrifice. Rather, he condemns ritual without genuine conversion. God is calling them to obedience. God is calling them to constant faith and believe in him, to be persistent in believing in him. Many of us are like the Jewish people, but we only fall on our knees when things are tough, when we are faced with tribulations and persecutions. The moment that our prayer is heard, the moment our prayers are answered and we get what we want, we have less time for God and we begin to make excuses. Yes, many of us are like the Pharisee that Jesus talks about in the gospel reading of today, that goes along with the tax collector to pray at the temple. When we get to a point whereby we feel like God has answered our prayers and we are living comfortable lives, we begin to make excuses for God and feel like we've already gotten to a point where we have this relationship with God and we don't need to make much sacrifices as we used to. If you used to wake up at night to pray and say your midnight prayers, you could just say, oh, I can just say one Our Father, one Hail Mary, and God answers my prayers. The level of our spirituality and our closeness with God should not be determined by convenience, neither should it be controlled on the basis of the blessings that we receive from God. What God desires is genuine intention in serving him.